Hello Libras, and Janetta here with Enlightened Spirit Tarot. Welcome. Today we're going to do a reading for Libra Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It's going to be a Fire 4 spread. It's your turn now. Okay. I've already spoken with Source. I've already had a conversation with spirit guides and ancestors and everyone to help provide a good amount of clarity on what you need to see in here, what I need to see in here to be able to relate to you today. So in the Fire 4 spreads, if you're not familiar, what I do is I will draw 4 spreads, pull 4 separate spreads, one for love, one for health, one for finances, and also one for your home, okay, for, family, children, things like that. I always start also with an oracle card that I will pull for the center of those 4 spreads so that we can kind of get more inspirational messages from the divine and maybe even a base to go off of, okay? The 4 cards are to support that center card, all right? So we can get started, all right? The first spread that we're going to start with is the love spread, and we're using Wisdom of House of Night oracle cards, okay? And we're also using a Rider-Waite Radiant Tarot deck for the supporting cards, okay? So in the center of the love reading, the oracle card that you pulled, okay, this is self-worth, okay? Self-worth is just what it says. It's Source, Spirit, guides asking you to remember who you are, to remember who and what matters to you, remembering not to make yourself the lesser, but put yourself as the center. Excuse me, it's neighbors. Sorry about that. Got some new noisy neighbors with a very large dog. Anyway, moving on, we were talking about the self-worth card is when Source is asking you to make sure that you live as big as you like. You want to dream big in order to live in that, right? No matter your circumstances or whatever position that's compromising someone's trying to put you in, always value yourself, okay? You're valued, you're important, you have a purpose, and so remember who you are and always feel worthy. Never let someone take that from you or try to compromise that in any way. All right, supporting cards surrounding this self-worth card, your first one, and then we're talking about in the love sector. You got the 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles is talking about generational wealth, well-being, family structures, owning things, being able to write your own ticket in your entire life, okay? This is what it looks like in the upright. You can kind of see a person that has grown old and gray, but he's watching his family that he's set up for greatness, that, they have everything they need, okay? They have each other, a loving family. They have abundance in all areas, okay? For you, he came up reversed. Doesn't mean that achieving this is impossible. It actually means just the opposite. It means it is in your energy and it's in your space and in your thoughts, okay? You would love to be in this stable, secure place. But right now for you, things are not lined up as they should be, possibly, or you feel as if they are not, okay? Let's see what your second card is. This is the Knight of Pentacles. This is someone with a message that they want to bring or take. This could be you wanting to offer a coin, some sort of stability to someone, or maybe this is someone that's coming into you. The Knight of Pentacles does move slowly and very carefully, okay? So this could be you thinking about making an offer, taking your sweet time to do it because you're trying to make sure that you hit your mark, right? The next card that you got was the Judgment card. This is God, Source, Spirit, waking you up, calling you to do something. Now let me tell you, this is under your Ten of Pentacles card that's in reverse. I believe that this is Source trying to let you know that this is something that's attainable for you. And I understand here with this Knight moving here slowly that not only this is something that could be for you, it's telling me that you have control of how this goes. It's up to you to get what you want. Okay, you have control of your destiny. I believe the Spirit's trying to wake you up to that. And in love right now, under this Knight of Pentacles, the Four of Swords showed up. Okay? So Four of Swords is when somebody's putting down all of their thoughts, energies, and efforts right now to heal, to meditate, to pull themselves together. Okay? So maybe there was something going on in the love sector that maybe had you feeling like you were not worthy, had you kind of dealing with a little bit of feeling like you didn't add up, maybe. Could be. You're trying to heal from it. You're trying to meditate. You're pondering on some things, okay? You're even thinking about going towards this maybe again, or something new possibly as well. Spirit is trying to let you know that the things that you want to attain for your entire life are available to you, but you're calling the shots on that, okay? So it's up to you to get where you need to be, and know that, you know, holding on to only the things that are going to grow you and that's going to be better for you, that's going to be nurturing to your cause, you know, knowing that you never should be in a situation where you don't feel worthy. You never should be in a situation where you have to compromise yourself, okay? So you have to work on that energy and work on yourself and get where you need to be. You have a blessing to be able to obtain that Ten of Pentacles if you want it, okay? Got to get some organization going on here. All right, so moving on from love, we're going to go over to your health, okay? Okay, and your center card for health. All right, your oracle card is individuality. This is Source, Spirit, and guides, again, talking to you about who you are. Remember who you are. Know who you are. Accept who you are as an individual. Love who you are as an individual. Be comfortable with who you are. You're accepted by the universe. Okay? You're accepted by Source, our Creator. All right? So you have to accept yourself as you are. Okay? That is Source asking you not to worry about what life looks like for somebody else around you. Even if things look like they're great with them, all is well with them. Spirit is asking you to live your life. Put your best foot forward in your life. Quit acting as if you have to make yourself appear a way to fit in with whoever you believe is living the way that you like. Okay? A second card here asking you to be yourself, be comfortable with yourself, love yourself, watch how you're feeling with that self-loathing and worry on that. Okay? So the 4 supporting cards in this, you actually show up here twice over, really. The Libra energy in the major arcana is the Justice card. Okay? Having justice. Now we're talking about health here, okay? So having justice, okay? Getting leveled out here, balancing things in your life concerning health is where your head is at. It doesn't seem like it's gonna bother you too much because you're getting it leveled off. This is kind of showing that you are able to work through this. You also drew the Empress card. It's the card of Gemini, but it's also the card of Libra, Venus sign, right? And even though it's showing a feminine energy, it can be feminine or masculine person. It could be male or female is what I want to say. But it is a feminine energy, right? It's an abundant energy of being comfortable and having what's needed. Look at all of this that she's kind of sitting back on. You know, robe is real plush. Pillows are very comfortable. Basking in the sun, right? Being connected with source. You can see the crown, okay? Having an abundant life, all right? Good health. Could be, is a mom or a dad, okay? Is a parent, okay? Sometimes this woman can be pregnant, okay? All the time this person is creative, have new ideas of things to do moving forward. Nourishing person, good people, you know? A person that gives, all right? So we're in the energy where you're trying to get balanced out, and you do become balanced out, leveled out with your health. And then you do become or sit in the form of the Empress again, being comfortable, okay? Another card here in the love reading that showed up is the Emperor card. All right, the Emperor card is a fire sign. It's normally the sign of Aries. There may be an Aries in your energy, okay, in your space, or dealing with you with your health. Aries are normally people that are boss figures, that are of importance, that are really strong figures, or have control over something, okay? They rule over something in your energy, okay? If this is not in your chart, but I believe this is someone in your space because it showed up under you, the Justice card, right? And these are both major arcanas. So this is somebody that's major in your surrounding, maybe that you have to get justice from, okay? Or maybe you're balancing things out with this person, okay? Maybe it needs to be balanced out with this person concerning your health to help out with getting your health balanced. Maybe this person has caused you some stress while you're trying to become balanced in health. You know, sometimes we can, we deal with people in our family, we deal with friends, we deal with our bosses or whatever, and we may not be 100%, and it just doesn't feel like the time, but it is the time to get balanced out with this person, and just kind of let go of the disappointment of whatever was there, okay? You got the Five of Cups. This is a person that is enlightened and thinking about his losses or her losses, the cups of emotions that spilled over, the things that causes emotional disappointment. There were once 5 standing cups. 3 of those cups have fallen, okay? So if someone was disappointing, okay, or upset you, or you feel a loss because of, okay? But what Source wants to enlighten you about is that you still have 2 cups that are filled and standing right behind you. Right now you're looking in this direction of hurt and disappointment. You have to be able to turn things around, okay? Because this is bothering you. It's not helping you as far as your health. You need to be able to turn things around, okay? And notice and know that you still can keep going and you still have the ability to move forward, okay? To recoup from this, all right? We're going to move on to finances. We're going to talk about job, career, cash on hand, things of that nature. Your middle card for that, or your oracle card, is loyalty. When you get the loyalty card in this deck, it's saying to you, or Spirit saying to you, to be loyal to what you believe, okay? Do not let anybody shake you from what it is that you believe. If minds are going to be changed with any of us, let us be the one to decide if that's what it is, Got to trust yourself to know that you have your best interest, right? And if this shows up, that means Source needs you to pay attention to what your feelings say do. Okay? You got the wheel, okay? You're in the driver's seat, all right? And so the supporting cards for your finances, the first one we got was the Page of Wands. All right, pages is the first thing of something, thinking of a new beginning, thinking of something passionately. This is something that's on your mind passionately. That wand there also could mean that there is someone, but we're talking about finances, there is someone that you'd like to go towards, maybe physically, okay? But there's definitely a newness to your thinking when it comes to finances. You're thinking up something new, okay? And it's something you're passionate about, okay? You're concerned with your finances, of course, as we all are, trying to think of new ideas and new things that you can go towards. Right now, this is a time where, you know, the reasons that we're concerned with money is because how things are going right now, right? So, I mean, we always had been in the first place. Now it is made it even bigger, right? So now another card that we have in the area of finances is the Nine of Swords. So just like I said, this is something new that you're thinking of, but it's also keeping you up at night, worrying about maybe finances and, you know, how that's looking and what your next moves are going to be. This is maybe having dreams or nightmares about this. So it's like on your mind so heavy, okay? But it is the Nine of Swords, okay? When you get to 10, 10 brings on completions of something. So, you know, you start all over with one sword. You know, having clarity, you know. But with this 10 this 9 right now, you are kind of thinking and pondering really, really hard on your financial situation. It may not even be a situation. You're thinking that, you know, maybe I need an increase or maybe I need to figure out something else that I can do. Okay? Another card here in that finance area that you drew was the Strength card. The Strength card is a Leo sign. It's fire is passion, right? It kind of looked like the Empress there, nurturing him, right? So this is you trying to keep your own cool, trying to find strength, okay, with dealing with finances, with dealing with money, okay? This is Source asking you, okay? This is Source asking you to find the strength that you need in order to cope with your thoughts, to deal with your thoughts and feelings when it comes to money. When it comes to, money. The last card in that finance spread is the Eight of Pentacles. This is you working hard. This is you know what you're doing, okay? When it comes to your finances, you know exactly what it is that you need to do. This shows that you're the master of it. And it shows that you will work hard and you'll get this thing figured out. It's right under being in your head. Maybe you know what you're thinking of is going to take a lot of work. But you can get it done, okay? This is a master number 8. This is self-mastery, okay? In stability, in creating stability, okay? And in creating money and finance, okay? All right. So we're going to keep moving. Your last spread in the Fire 4 is the spread around your family, your foundation, your home, children, maybe your partner, your better half, just everything behind closed doors, everything that's going on in home, okay? So your Oracle card is the Moon card, okay? This card is when you are not altogether clear of what path you're going to take, okay? Or altogether clear on maybe even other people around you. You know, sometimes, you know, we go through a state where we may be kind of trying to figure things out, okay? And that's where you are right now. That's the center of this, okay? Let's look at the cards that supports that card to see if we can get a little bit more insight on what's going on. Okay, you drew the Seven of Cups, okay? This is what the Seven of Cups looks like in upright position, okay? This is somebody daydreaming. This is somebody that has a lot of different options, whether they're good or bad options, but having options, okay? Yours came in the reverse, Libra. That's telling me that you may have had at some point these things, but now you feel like you don't have much of an option. So there's something maybe going on here. All these cups are turned over. So this is telling me that maybe you don't have a choice right now in something. Okay, let's see what else we got. See what else will support. The next card. Okay, the very next card is the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is when, okay, and there's that moon again, you're not sure of what path to take, but you know you're not happy with what you have and you want to have better. You want to move on because this is not serving you anymore, okay? And so you move in a way that maybe your steps are not completely clear, okay? But you do know that you need to make a move, right? In your spread, this card came in reverse. Okay, across from the Seven of Cups, having choices and options. So this is telling me that not only do you not have or feel like you don't have any choices or option at this time, you don't feel like you can make any moves right now at this time. You're feeling like you are at a standstill. Okay. Next card out in your home. You got the Tower card, Libra. And this card is normally the card that comes in when spirit comes in and they uproot something and make a big shakeup in your life. They change something drastically because it's time to move forward with something. This was something that you were kind of dragging your legs on maybe, or something that you probably thought, maybe I should change, but I don't know. It's okay. Maybe you got comfortable with it, but spirit came in and said, or source came in and said, no. You have to move away from this situation, or this situation has to be rebuilt because the foundation that it's standing on is not where it needs to be. Okay? That's in its upright. Okay? Your card today, okay, it came in reverse. So this is letting me know that you're coming out of this Tower energy, that this has already happened. There was a sudden change or shakeup in your home. Okay? That no one was expecting. You see people getting tossed out of this tower, okay? This false sense of comfort, okay? Or love or happiness or whatever in the family environment. And it was thrown out, okay? But in its reverse, it's telling me that you've come out of this energy, whatever happened, okay? So something definitely went on in family life that would have been disappointing, Libra, that would have made you feel stuck, like you had no options, you didn't know what to do. It was a sudden thing that happened. And this is you here with the Four of Cups, not being able to accept the emotional strain of it, or, you know, maybe somebody's trying to offer you maybe a cup of love. Maybe they're trying to offer you some support right now, but you can't even accept it. You don't want to right now. It's letting me know you don't want to accept what has gone on right now in home, in your home life, with your family, with your children, with your partner, or just, you know, your foundation period. There's something going on that has taken place that's got you in your feelings big time. Okay, you don't want to deal with anything else right now. Okay. Whew. You get so thirsty when you do these readings. Now this card isn't about the spread, Libra, but I saw this card as I was done, you know, laying out your spread. It was laying right on the bottom of the deck, the Ten of Wands, and it fits perfectly with your spread. Okay, this is you feeling overwhelmed. This has all been really burdensome and hard for you, but what the tens always show is an ending and a new beginning. Once you get to the 10, you're starting over again. So this is letting me know with all of these energies that are here, okay, this is all of the things that you're dealing with, okay, you're carrying right this moment. But he's taking that last step because he's getting ready to lay all of these things down, okay? You get your start over, your do-over here, okay? So this is coming to an end for you, how you feel and how heavy everything is. It might not be today, but it's coming, okay? Where you're going to be able to get past these things that are difficult. We have to. That's what we do. Things come up that seem like they're too much for all of us, that we're not going to make it, you know, that we're not going to get through it. Somehow you don't know how you're going to get through it. And at the time, you're not even thinking solely about just how I'm going to get through it. You're just trying to deal every day, you know, trying to cope with it at that moment. Sometimes we're not even thinking like, oh, this is going to, you know, when it's going to be over. But when we're able to start thinking it, when we're able to put it all into perspective, grab it all, right? We can understand and take the feelings behind it, get clear in thought, and get moving on putting it down, right? You have to, because you have to survive and you have to keep going, right? All right, Libra, if I was able to connect with you in any of these spreads, hopefully all of these spreads, something come out of it for every Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I want to ask that you will like and share and subscribe to my channel. I'd like to keep going, and I'd like to see you often. All right. Thanks again from Enlightened Spirit Tarot. Have a good day.